Hi, this is my writing portfolio, and this is just a reflecting on my writing through the first semester. So first, in terms of grammatical errors, my comma usage has not been on point. Essentially, I've had to take out commas because I keep putting them in the wrong place, such as these three examples where I use commas in the wrong areas, especially for putting in dependent clauses after independent clauses. So I took those out and added the correct words. Again, here I didn't need a comma, so I removed that and added a new one. And here again, I didn't need the comma, so I just fixed that so that my writing would flow and be more fluent. In the next error here, I needed a quotation mark after my quote to show that it had ended the evidence. So I just added a comma to identify that the quote was ended, and I was moving on to the analysis at the end of the quote sentence. And here, in this example, again, I had a missed comma usage. It was, a dependent clause following an independent clause, so I just checked it out. But yeah, I really got to work on that, but I feel like it's been much better lately. In terms of spelling errors, it was just mainly like really big words in which I just messed up one letter or two. So this one I meant to say obstructing, but I said abstracting. And then I fixed that. Synonyms would be blocking, halting, and preventing. And in this one, I misspelled government by putting two M's. So I fixed that, put in the correct N, and synonyms would be a body of power, a nation, or a state. Finally, under edits for spelling errors, here I put possessed with one S, and with three S's, it's supposed to be four. So synonyms for that would be controlled, enchanted, or bewitched in this context. And then next, on to revisions. My first additional writing was our Beck short response 1. So my quote was a disaster, so I had to completely rework that. So I added analysis to that. And then I used better words to express my point to be more on topic and fixed all my sentences to be more concise. And then my essay was the timed right. And so the first intro paragraph, I fixed the grammars using correct comma usage. And then I had added the title of the book to the thesis statement, and then I fixed the spelling and conciseness of the final words in the introduction paragraph. Next, in my first body paragraph, I had to add a word so the sentence would flow, and I had to add a phrase to so that I could get a clear idea in grammar, so I could stay keep a fluent, concise, clear essay. And then I had to remove a phrase again for conciseness, so my conciseness was much better in those aspects. Then again, in my next body paragraph, I was again just adding words and better using my commas, reworking the conciseness again by reworking sentences. And then in the last body paragraph, I was fixing misspelled words. I reworded the sentence again to better express the idea and stay on topic. And then I reworked one of the sentences, which was just very non-concise and non-topic, to be more concise, on topic, supporting detail. In my conclusion, I added the book title to the beginning of the conclusion so it would make sense, and I fixed a misspelling, added a title, and I finished the concluding sentence in my essay, which I had ran out of time to write since it was a timed essay. So in terms of reflections, my writing has improved in the fact that it's become much more stylistic. It's been more matured and professional, and my confidence has really increased, which is how I know this has been an improvement outside the grades. Also, I was making these mistakes before because I wasn't really looking at my writing and analyzing it and thinking how it could improve, just what I needed to do to get a good grade on the next essay. Now I'm doing that with all my writings. Also, some skills I had been taught but not really mastered was comma usage and etc., because most teachers were just lenient with that grading, so they would just often give points for punctuation, which I didn't really deserve. And then in terms of continuously growing in my skill of writing, I want to really mature and make my writing professional and have a developed writing skill, and also just keep it concise, because I know I'm overly wordy and I can't really get to the point.